All right, so it's recording. Anything you want to say?
Well, it's a beautiful day. I'm happy we're here.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna set it up. Set it up. All right. Okay. Why don't you stand in front of it? I just want to see how it looks. Okay. Yeah, I gotta bring it back a little bit. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So here we are.
Let's take a picture of us here together. I got Sophie. Oh, this can do it?
I think
This
it's
can
in
do
there.
it for us?
I
Can
think
you
it's
do
in
it? Do it.
Oh, hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
Oh, good.
All right.
So this comes like on a video. Can you email that?
I'll put it on a YouTube.
So let's try that.
I'll put it on a YouTube video.
Yeah.
I
Also,
know I do. What I do have, I didn't. I'm sorry, Sal. We didn't bring flowers.
No, a candle.
But I do. No, I do have. You know, Alma, the hugging saint. Have you ever heard of her? Well, she's a saint. She's a living hug. She hugs people at locations where she'll hug like several thousand people in one day. It's a kind of like a blessing. You look
Is-
like,
no,
you
did,
look
you,
up.
did I hear you say she's a living saint?
Watch out! Don't knock over.
Oh.
Don't knock it over. It's it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
moving
you
there.
know,
You were leaning on it.
The, so,
Okay.
uh,
So anyway.
Dad, stop it.
So this is
It's scaring me.
Rose. This is Rose. So I can give you a little
Hi, Rose.
spray.
Yes.
All right, this is Rose. Close your eyes. It's nice,
So
right?
what's going to happen? I'm going to become a saint. The saint.
You're gonna join the cult now. Just kidding. All right.
It does smell very nice. Very lovely.
Sound knows on. And it's something angry. So let me bless his stone here, and bless his name. All right, and bless the ground. There you go. Just a bug. Well, you know, Salvatore is not here. He's in spirit world. But this is where his ashes are. And we love him dearly. It's been 5 years today that Sal passed. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I think my camera is off square. So what? Let me see. Oh, it's okay. It doesn't matter. That's good. You know, we're very dark in this. Maybe I'll turn it around. No, I'm going to put it over here.
Yeah, like on something like that. Or right there, on top of that.
No, I'm going to do it over here. I don't want to put it on someone's tombstone. This is okay. Here you go. Just stand over there for a second. I just want to see something. This lighting is a little better because the sun was. Okay. All right. Okay, I think that's better. Well, let's look. Did we get it? Oh. Almost fell there. All right. I don't know if we're getting this. I don't know if we're getting this in the. Yeah. Okay. We got. There we are. We have Salvatore down there. See, Mr. Salvatore. All right. Okay. So We can set up right here. That's good. I'm sorry, this is a shaky. I'm not a master of this yet. All right.
Okay, I have to ask you to take a picture.
Okay.
With this.
The thing is, okay. The thing is this: you're in shade right now. I don't know how much is coming out.
Yeah, no, on mine it's okay. If you do it with my phone, just for me right now, and then I take one of you if you want to.
Okay.
I was hoping we could get a selfie, all of us.
All of us.
But I want to see the writing.
All right. Okay.
So take one of me, then I take one of you, and then we try one together.
All right. We get a selfie.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Do another one. I just pressed.
So my buddy.
Yeah, he's your buddy. Just press the white center button, right?
That's the one. Just keep pressing whatever.
Okay.
Oh, get now. You.
All right.
Very nice.
All right.
Now let's take one together.
All right.
You have longer arms. Now let me put it
I
on
have
the
longer arms,
selfie
yeah.
button. I
Yeah,
never
to
know
get-
which one that is.
Yeah,
I press all the buttons until I wait. Oh.
hold on.
Even if the traffic, it's
Right here. See this right here? See that circle thing there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's got to be it.
Uh-huh. You know, isn't that very
See, there you go,
peaceful in a
see?
way? Good.
All right.
So, using long arm, maybe we can see
All
the
right.
stone.
Let's get Sal in there. Okay, it's going to be tricky.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go down a little bit so we can get Sal's name in there.
Doesn't fall over.
No, I won't fall over. Maybe I got to do it sideways. Can I do it?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you go. All right.
Make another one.
Let's get in a little bit more. There you go. We got Salvatore in the middle. All right. There you go.
Good. Thank you. I sent them to you.
All right. Oh, Mr. Bud. Here you go.
I have exactly a picture in my hand, and I said, oh, why am I bringing that to Robert? He'll see it today. But of course, it didn't have his name on it.
Yeah, right. No, we got that done after the funeral. But,
Well, I promise I'm going to come by sometime with the candle. Like, maybe you're not even allowed to light candles because I noticed nobody. And maybe some cemeteries you're not even allowed to put flowers there. So, you know what?
Stay put over there. Okay. All right, that's better. All right, so
Yes,
I didn't get you in there. Is this your hat?
yeah, I throw it. Some
Did I
don't
tell you,
allow
did
the
I tell you
flowers.
the story when, after Sal passed away, I had a doctor's appointment right across the street from the funeral, and it was Sal's doctor that
Downtown.
downtown. It was on 14th Street.
Oh,
He had his doctor there. I remember going into the office with Sal, and he would drive the doctor crazy because he'd be so.
yeah.
He'd be a little neurotic about. He'd be nice. Well, I'm being nice. He was very neurotic about.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to worry about this. I have to worry about that. What
Right.
can we do about that? What can we do about that?
Right,
And he would just say, "Calm down, Salvatore. Calm down." So anyway, I had an appointment with him the same day that I picked up the urn, the ashes. Okay, and I brought them to the doctor, and I said, "Well, guess what? I have Salvatore here with me." I said, and he has a question.
He said, no questions.
Do you remember how Sal was with his questions?
Yes, yes. Yes, he would never take the answer. He would always go beyond.
Right,
more,
right.
More. Go push it further.
Right. He pushed everything. He would drive you a little bit crazy. I said, well, anyway, I say Salvatore has a question. He wants to know if there's any way that you can reverse this process. Is there anything you can do? And he said, no, I'm sorry, it's a little late.
It's a little late. You're funny.
I was making fun of you, Sal. But that was,
Oh, could you tell that story again? Give me just.
I have it on here. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, I'll send it. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm partly doing it today.
Yes.
So, what else can we say? Do you have any other memories you want to share about Sal?
Not spontaneously. They're not coming to me. I have to think about it.
I think I'm going to have to edit this because I was really choppy with something. But that's okay. I can edit it.
Okay.
I have editing software.
No, maybe me laughing too much that he can edit, but you.
What?
That was perfect.
Oh, okay.
That was perfect.
No, you mean the story?
Yes.
Oh, I'm talking about some of the other stuff that I did. It was a little choppy. All right. Well, let me see. What else do we have here? We have some other stories here. I don't know why I'm not thinking of anything right now.
This
Maybe
is
some
what's
on
happening.
camera.
Brain freeze. I can't think of anything.
Well, Salvatore was a dear soul.
I wonder what he's up to now. What are you up to now? I think about him a lot. If you could just tell me what's going on. What's happening up there. Wouldn't that be peaceful?
Well, I think he's at peace.
Definitely.
He's at peace.
Yes.
I've always wondered what, his last days, what it was like for him, because he couldn't talk. And he couldn't write, because he lost his ability to write. And, I mean, I can only imagine what was going through his head. And I remember when were you there when we were standing around with the doctor, with the family, and we were telling him that there's nothing more that doctors could do? Were you there for that? I don't know if you were. I don't think you were. I don't think you were. Yeah, well, they, and he was still smiling when they were telling him that. I don't know whether or not he was in denial.
Or maybe he didn't even understand. Maybe he was semi-conscious and he was just.
Well, no, he was he was still lucid. Well, that was the thing that the doctors mentioned. He still had a lot of spirit in his eyes. He still emanated a lot of spirit. He still had a lot of, he was still full of love, and spark and a desire to live, even though, I mean, his last days were, he had 10 or 12 tubes coming in and out of him. He couldn't move his body, and, he couldn't have use of his hands, and he couldn't speak. I mean, for someone that took such good care of his body, it must have been terrible.
It was just so amazing that all this out of the blue. There you go to the doctors. This is my problem. What is it? And all of a sudden,
He's got all these other problems. Well, unfortunately, that's what happens when you go into the hospital. You get other diseases. That's what happened. I mean, that's the reason why he. Well, I mean, I can't say whatever. What's that?
Didn't he pick up that virus at the nursing home?
We don't know if it was the nursing home or whether it was. It could have been the nursing home, or it could have been before that. No, it was probably he was in the nursing home for a while, and then he got sick. So probably he did pick it up from the nursing home. And because he couldn't use his hands, they weren't probably on top of him in terms of his drinking water. So then his kidneys dried up, and that's where he had the problem with his kidneys. He had to go on dialysis. It's crazy. But our healthcare system is really not the best. In terms of actual care. In terms of you want to hope that they're being taken care of, but it becomes so bureaucratic, and it's all about paperwork. doctors spend more time with paperwork than they do with taking care of the patient. You know, it's crazy. You know, and I've heard doctors complain about that too. Anyway, let's talk about the good times. Salvatore was a wonderful, wonderful spirit, and always up, always positive, no matter what, right?
Yep.
Always positive.
Yep.
And
That brings to mind this. Have you seen that?
oh, you have a picture of him. Oh, I've seen that. Yes.
I was looking for pictures this morning.
Oh, I have one too. Yeah, he looks great here.
Do you have one? Let's see. I was trying.
This was probably when he was home. Oh, you have that one.
Yeah. Did I get it from you?
I have a couple. I have a couple of pictures too. But this is a nice picture.
I was looking for some
picture.
Italian pictures.
Um,
And I have so many pictures and they're all in boxes and by dates. It would have taken me hours.
how old do you think he was in this picture? I think he was
Today.
probably in his 30s. But you know, he didn't.
His teens. The end of his 19 almost. But that
Yeah, you
was
are you
somewhere overseas.
You sure? You sure he was around? You think he was around 20?
He looks very young. He looks like a
Well, he always looked young. He fooled everybody.
Yeah, oh.
Did he fool you too? No, he didn't fool you because
You never told me.
He just never talked about it, right?
He never told me. But I
Right.
found out.
Well, he told me when I met him he was 40, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And you know, and then when Althea showed up, his niece, at the hospital, after he even lied to the doctors about how old you were. What was it?
He said he was 43 when he was 70.
No, I'm talking when he was in the hospital. He told the doctors when he was 80 years old. He was 80. He told them that he was 55. And you don't do that when you're in the hospital. I mean, when you've got a serious injury, because they have to know how to treat you. Well, Althea shows up and his niece, and she says, "Well, if he's 55 and I'm 68 and I'm his niece, how does that work? You gotta tell me, how does that? Unless it was like some. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it can happen. You know, it's possible, but it wasn't in this case. Salvatore was lying to everybody,
He was obsessed with
including his best friend, about his age. But we forgive him because we love him. I mean, but that's a pretty big one, you know. I mean, I feel kind of stupid that I've never picked it up.
See, I kind of more or less, I never asked him how old he was, but I more or less knew because when you know, he started this year with Pan Am and blah, blah, and, you know, the Dateline, you know, this is about what he has to be.
Well, you know, yeah.
Or you have to be 55 to take this package.
Right, he
Or
couldn't have been, you know, if he was in the 80s, he was with you in the 80s, it would have been, but, I don't know, I mean, I guess in some ways he was a master of disguise, because I started wondering, like maybe 5 years before when he was around 75, I started saying to myself, wow, because then he would have been around 50 in my mind. I said, there's something not right. I was having that feeling, but I was being polite. You don't say something to somebody. You look older than you look. You know, I didn't say that. So, you know, I did have a funny feeling though that something was amiss, because he really looked very good. I mean, when he was 65, when I met him, he looked great. He looked like he was 40. He could pass for it. You know, he could pass for it.
Right.
You know, so he did. Anyway, I think maybe I'll grab some of my pictures.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to have a few private words to the camera while I'm walking over there, you can. I'll be right back.
Hello. Now, who am I talking to? Well, it's sure nice. We're having a good time being here with Sal. And I just have to hold your ears. You have to hold your ears. We're not saying bad things about him. We're just saying funny things, and he was funny. Yeah, that was very good. He helped us find you. Yeah, and you'll wait for you sooner than later. Here you are. You have a beautiful view too. Not just here. This view doesn't matter anymore. But the beautiful view is upstairs. And always talk to you. You talk to me too. We had a little talk.
Good, good, good. Oh, here's a picture of my girlfriend.
Oh, pretty.
She's a pretty girl.
What is the name?
Cher.
Cher.
Here's a picture of Sal when he was in the hospital.
Oh,
Let me show it to you.
wow.
That's Sal when he was. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was his last day. That was maybe a month, maybe 3 to 5 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks before he passed.
Oh, this is such a good.
It's a sweet picture of him. He's really, you can see his sweetness and his.
Could you send that to me? I would
Sure,
love
I'll see if I can
picture.
get. Sure, I can get this to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, sure. And here's a picture of him when he was a baby.
Oh.
Let me show the camera.
Wow.
That's a picture of him when he was a baby. See? And this is a card I got him or he got me. I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is a card that I got him on his birthday, 2007. I say, hey bud, I saw this card and thought of you. Happy birthday. Follow your bliss. Find where it is and don't be afraid to follow it. Much love to you, the bud of buds. May you be happy all of the time. Love, Buddy Rob.
Oh,
So that's that card with someone flying into the water like that. It's pretty amazing, huh? See that? There you go.
I like that little guy. Was it green?
The tripod?
Yeah.
The camera?
No, this little thing. Not the tripod. Everything.
Oh, okay. It's cute, right?
Yeah. Like a little robot.
Little robot?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a card from Sal. Bosom buddy, chum, accomplice, friend, pal, soulmate, buddy. Sidekick, amigo, alter ego, confidant, crony, and peer. This is playmate here. I don't know about that, but to my best buddy Robert, you're everything a friend should be, and hope you have a wonderful birthday. Happy birthday, your good buddy Salvatore. This was 1997. This card, I still have this.
1997.
Wow, yeah, this is I held on to all my cards.
Yeah.
That, and then I found some of the cards that I had given him when we cleaned out his apartment. You were there first. We cleaned out the apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hey, so that's that card there. See? Very nice. Now, I think this is something I think Sal got me, or yeah, Sal got me this one. It's 2010 on my birthday. There you go. Wish the bud the best. Love the bud. Your deepest wishes will come true. My gift to the bud. Road to success. I see it for the bud. Happy birthday. This is 2010, 2011. It's your birthday. Have a great one. A real true buddy. Love the bud. The best bud in the world. I'm happy to have you as a bud. I mean, he has this
It
stuff.
looks like he had like
Many birthdays and much success. Love the bud.
And that was all written by one person. It looks like it's a card
Right.
they pasted out in the office, and everybody wrote a little note on it. That was very clever.
Okay, so here's a nice card that Sal got me. Whoop, sorry. There you go. I really enjoy looking back over the great times we've had. This is 1995. Wow. It goes to show you, we were friends at that point, I think, for a year or two. So,
And where did you meet?
we met at a spiritual retreat for men. So, it was spiritual. We did some dialogue, talking, some meditative exercises, some workshops. We were up in the woods. We probably went on some hikes. I don't remember. We did go on a few sweat lodges, but I don't think there was one for that first one. But that was, I think, 1993. I remember him coming up to me, and for some reason he was drawn to me. I wasn't initially drawn to him because he didn't have a sense of boundaries. You know, he'd come up to you and he'd start talking to you in your face,
Yes.
right? And he'd just be all over you, inside of you. He'd be all over inside of you, and I said, "Whoa, it's too much," you know. I didn't know what to make of him at first. I thought he was a little bit odd. He was a little bit odd. I mean, come on, let's be honest. He was a little bit odd, but he was a good kind of odd. But I don't know. Did I show this one already? I think I did. Did I show this one?
No.
Okay, so this is a card that I got Salvatore. You're a true blue friend. August 28th, 2000. You're the kind of friend who tells it like it is, and who's not afraid to lay it on the line for someone or something you believe in. You're the kind of friend who knows when something's not going right, who's there in a flash to listen, to comfort, to say something funny or wise. You're the kind of friend who can be trusted with a streaker, counted on in a crisis, who's a mainstay through challenges and challenges. You're true blue. Happy birthday. To my very best buddy, Salvatore. Love, Robert. So that was in 2000, August 28th, 2000. Alright. Well, I like this one. I've always held on to this one. This is something from Salvatore.
It's like Japanese.
Yeah, it is. It's very. It says, if you cannot find the truth right where you are, where do you expect to find it? Good question, huh? Robert, October 23rd, 2001. Powerful words for my best buddy, your best buddy, Salvatore. October 23rd. I think he just gave me the card. Wow, that was right after 9/11.
Wow.
That was right after 9/11. That was
And that was
5 weeks after 9/11. Oh no, what am I saying? No, it was about 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Yes, exactly 6 weeks.
But a couple of weeks before your birthday.
Yes, but I think I'm sure we were all going through a very emotional period then, of course. Here's a nice card. I got Salvatore for his birthday. Actually, this was right before 9/11, 2 weeks before 9/11, August 28th, 2001. All right, so if there were a recipe for happiness, I bake you up a special full day of fun and celebration. Happy birthday. To my best friend Sal, you're the best. I couldn't ask for a better buddy. Best wishes to you on your birthday. Your best buddy, Robert.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, here's an interesting
Picture.
This is a picture. It was an overexposed picture that I'd gotten. It was our last trip to Ithaca. I kind of like it, it's very interesting, but it kind of has like a spirit quality to it.
Yes, yes.
Now I'll show the folks at home or wherever you are. It's an interesting pic. Yeah. Okay. So it was I guess actually I had this for a few years, and I never developed. It was from a 35 millimeter camera that I bought in a thrift store when I was up there because I forgot to bring my camera when I went on vacation. So I bought this cheap camera, and then I screwed up. I opened it up without it being fully. I hadn't used up all the film in it. I screwed up, so that's what happened to it.
Wow, this is so good.
It's an interesting pic.
It is.
Interesting pic. Oh, this is an interesting birthday card. Let me show you. It's got a bunch of bananas on it. See the bananas? That's the bananas. Okay. All right. So it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Salvatore. August 28th, 2010. Go bananas. Happy day. Love the bud. Go buddy. Love your best bud, Robert. We couldn't get enough of that old buddy thing, Oh, this is a picture of my girlfriend's at a recent birthday. We won't say how old she is, but it was her 60th birthday surprise celebration. Oops, I did tell her.
Wow.
She doesn't look 60, I know.
No.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Here. That's a nice picture.
Now you
Oh,
could take 25
and she
years
loves
off
Sal.
and you would easily
She loves Sal.
really-
She loves Sal. Let's go. I think we're a little bit too close here. I'm afraid we got too close. All right. I think that's it.
Wow, she looks so young.
I know she doesn't
You
look.
look very nice together.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Very
We've been
nice.
together 4 years now.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, really special lady.
Oh, this is priceless. Thank you so much for showing them to us. And I love that little buddy. Hi, buddy.
Hey, little buddy.
You did good. Good. I have pictures from.
Oh, you want to show them on the camera? You can put them on the camera.
No, yeah, but I couldn't find it. I'm not sure if I have them in my computer.
I have more pictures at home, but they're buried in boxes.
Yeah.
And I was gonna try to bring them, but it was a little bit of a. So I thought I'd just bring this. But I know these are
that was
these
so
are
nice.
lovely.
So
Let's see those.
nice.
Can I see those pictures?
So nice.
Okay, so let's show these pictures. Here's Salvatore when he was. We don't know.
I think it was in Indonesia somewhere.
Yeah, but he looks like he could be 20. He could be 30. He could be 40. We don't know
45.
because he looks so good for his age. We don't
Yes.
know. We have no idea. Well, and here's Salvatore when he was about.
This was in 1930.
No, that's when he was born, right?
Oh,
This was
yeah.
done November 2011. Oh wait. That's when he passed. I'm sorry. So this was probably done around 2010. It was probably a year before he passed. I think this was actually after his accident, and he recovered. And then what happened was, most people know, is that he developed an infection in his neck from the metal that was whatever type of metal that it. I forget the type of metal it
I wanted to
was.
ask you about that. The accident actually did have everything to do with it.
Oh,
Or a lot to
absolutely.
do with it, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you come over here? We'll talk to the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything. He recovered completely, and why don't you go over here? So I think because
Did you see
because of
that?
my size.
Did
What's
you
that?
see that, Robert?
What's that?
It kind of like, it's a mushroom.
Oh, it's a mushroom.
And it kind of like, it almost looked like a steam
It just
coming out
it
of
grew
the,
it grew out of the ground. Maybe Salvatore's cells are in there.
He's
Very
telling us
possible.
something. He's telling us something. It was like a little tube coming up.
So what happened was Salvatore had his accident, fell down a flight of stairs, broke his neck, and he had to put. And to repair him, they had to put. What's that metal? Begins with T. I forget.
Titanium?
Titanium. Yeah, titanium in his neck, and he didn't respond well to the titanium, or either his body reacted to it, or the bacteria got in there when they did the operation. I don't know. Probably he just responded poorly to the metal, or he developed. The bottom line is he developed an infection. They developed. I'm forgetting now what the name of the infection was. Anyway, so he didn't respond to it right away. That was his first mistake. He tried to go alternative, and that didn't. That wasn't working out for him so well. But he was so stubborn. He could be stubborn. I mean, he was literally going to a Chinese Qi practitioner up to the last. One of the last days before he finally went to the hospital. He literally couldn't go down the stairs. He could not walk down the stairs. He literally had to be picked up by a cab. And then when he went to the Chinese practitioner, he told him, "I can do nothing for you. You have to go to the hospital." And so he finally, went to the hospital. Then it turns out that went back into the hospital. They removed the infection, and then he was in a nursing home. We thought he was on the mend, and all of a sudden, he developed a problem with his kidneys, and he had to go on dialysis. And then one thing led to the next, and he was, it was over pretty quickly. So, anyway, that's the sad part of it. But we have to remember his spirit, because his spirit was wonderful. And
this is such a nice lesson. I'm enjoying this so much, so much. And you have such good.
I know you love Sal very much.
I think
even though he could be a real pain in the neck sometimes, but we love him.
This is the best visit ever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Eternal rest. That's what they have at the bottom there. So.
Now, is this the section, the number on the bottom right?
What's this number on the right? That's the plot number, 363T24.
This is so nice. It's so nice being here. And it's a perfect day. Perfect day. You see what a nice view from you. Nice view from me. Nice being with you, Robert. It's
Salvatore
so
likes being around the trees.
Oh yeah, he loves trees. Love trees. And nature. Nature, grass, trees. It's very peaceful. Like the cars, you hear the different. You hear the cars? I find it very soothing. Some people might find it annoying. The expressway. I find it very soothing.
Well, you have anything else you want to say?
No, you said it all. You said it all. Oh, this was wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this.
For having us get together?
Yeah,
Sure.
and kind of have your buddy there come along and
I guess I'm going to call my little
listen.
camera there my buddy.
easy on buddy.
My little buddy.
Buddy, look at him, how
Little-
cute
little
he
buddy.
is. He's adorable. I love him. I don't even want to leave. It's so peaceful and so neat.
So we have to remember, next time we come, see that house across the way there with the gray roof?
Yes.
It's the only one like that.
Oh,
Around
yeah.
here.
And the apartment. No, there's an
Well, the
apartment.
apartment complex you can remember also. But
Yeah.
that is directly opposite
Right.
that gray triangle.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of that.
All right.
So next time.
We had a little. It took us a little while to find the grave.
That was
site.
fun.
But
Wasn't
it was
it
maybe
fun?
about 10-15 minutes. We were like, oh, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Salvatore was playing hide and seek.
Oh, boy. I'm going to take a picture right from here. Now, these are the apartment buildings, but they look pretty much all alike. But the gray roof, you said, that's the key. Gray roof. And you know what else? I'm going to take a picture when we get out to the road and look at that kind of like stretch here and see what the names are on there. Just put a little flag up.
So you said you don't want to get a bite because you want to wait till dinner with your husband.
Well, I met his dinner, but the thing is, where would we go? It's in the
Go to that Italian restaurant we went to last time.
yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
And we
It'll be our it'll be our yearly ritual.
Ritual, that. Okay, let's go.
All right, so I guess that's it. We're gonna sign off and say so long, Salvatore. But you're always with us. You're always with us. You're always there. I'm sure he's watching over us and tries to help us in all the ways he can to make the right decisions in a way.
And I'm sure he had a great time too. Right?
Yeah. He probably didn't like me talking about his age, but I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Not anymore.
Well, I'm saying, I don't know. It's funny. I have a dialogue that I recently wrote to Sal, and we're working on some of our stuff, and it's interesting. It's interesting. I like to write. Maybe I'll share it with you sometime. Okay, well, I guess that's it. We're gonna sign off, and I don't think you gotta get over here. I don't think they can see you. Okay.
Yeah, bye, buddy.
Okay. All right, Sal. We love you.
Love you. Bye.